What's up, everybody, and welcome to today's video. Now, typically I talk about travel or something about like life lessons or things like that, but lately, if you haven't been aware, like, God has been doing amazing things in my life, and I've been getting a lot of comments about like all the information I'm sharing about how God is doing things and what he's like showing me and stuff like that. And the big comment that I keep getting is like, Luke, you're such an inspiration because of the faith that you have and seeing how the faith that you have is like being used by God and stuff like that. And you know, first of all, thank you guys to all of you who comment and like who let me know that it's so inspiring, because that helps me to continue to be strong in my faith. Because you know, honestly, like 2 weeks ago, I think I would tell you that my faith is very different than it is right now. Like, I used to not share about it. I would not be as public as putting it on a YouTube video. Like, last Wednesday kind of changed everything. And I don't know what it was exactly. I mean, there's so many little things that I could say that were it, but I want to share the fact that like right now you guys see me as like having amazing faith and like just amazing like ability to share about my faith and that kind of thing. And I'm going to tell you, like, a week ago I did not have that. And I just want you to know that like I'm not like some amazing person because I have this amazing faith. And I don't know, I just don't want you, like, I appreciate all the support totally, and like it keeps me going, but like at the same time I want you to know that I recently went from like somebody who, like, I grew up in a Christian household, like went to church all my life, you know, was involved with the church, went to Sunday school every like week as like part of the routine. And then I went to college and I started getting involved in crew and like trying to find ministries and Bible studies, and I was like, all right, I think I own my faith, you know, because of that. And you know, I recently realized I haven't been owning my faith. It wasn't until this past summer when I met somebody in California who was part of a church up in the Pacific Northwest. She said something to me along the lines of, so Luke, in all of your travels, like how many times have you shared the gospel with people? And I was like, 0, like shamefully 0. And that really convicted me at the time. I didn't do anything about it though, which was really sad. And the whole way home traveling this summer, I didn't do anything about it. And then I was at the First Look Fair, met this guy by the name of Dale in Vine Ministries. We started having a little Bible study, and he showed me what it means to be a Christian, and the fact that being a Christian is the same thing as being a disciple. There's one spot in the Bible where they're used as synonyms, and that made me go, really? So if I'm a Christian, that means I'm supposed to be living as a disciple. I'm supposed to be living as if, not that I was God, but like living in a way that would be God-like, that would be reflecting of Jesus, that would be a Jesus-like kind of life. And so I thought a lot about that, and nothing really got to me at the point. I just was like, again, feeling that conviction. And I met with a former, several weeks later, I met with a former alum from the University of Maryland Smith School of Business, one of my good friends, and she and I were talking, and I was talking about like I want to do more with the high five thing to like inspire people, but also to like share about my faith. And because I'm like, I've just been really feeling that conviction. And that day God had 10 people ask me why I do high fives when I stood out there that day. Usually 1 or 2 people will ask, and I'll say to spread joy, put smile on faces. But like the other day, he literally had like 10 people ask me, and I was like, God, you're challenging me right now. I don't like it, but I do like it. And I slowly developed like a little spiel, like kind of like, God loves me. My gift from God is loving other people, and the one way I can demonstrate God's love is through doing high fives and being out here every single day. And like that's the starter of it for me now. And I just had so many more opportunities to share. And then last Wednesday met some amazing people. And just, if you haven't seen the other videos, there's 2 videos before this in the chronological order, but you can watch those, and that just kind of goes through what's happened in the last like week or so, or since last Wednesday. Now it's Monday morning. But yeah, I just wanted to share this because like I want you guys to know that like no matter where you are in like your faith, like there's always opportunity for growth, first of all. which I'm trying to remember always, because even right now, while things are great, there's opportunity for growth, and there will be a downhill part of it. So I'm trying to work on like having systems in place so that I don't get farther away from God though when that happens. But I want to share, because like, even though you guys are saying all these great things, I want you to know it was not always great, and it was just recently that it was not always great. So I want to like also have that as like a source of inspiration for yourself, so that you can start doing something amazing with your life. But yeah, I don't want to go on too long, because I know how YouTube videos can be. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So with that being said, that's exactly what I wanted to say today, is that like a week ago, I was a completely different person. I thought I was lying to myself, telling myself that I was already this person who was a godlike person, trying to like be a good Christian. I realized I wasn't, and God, I don't know, did something, and I listened. That's the big thing. That's the big thing I just realized. Yeah. Well, I mean, I realized it earlier, but I forgot to say it. Whoops, sorry. Is that I'm listening. Like, God has always been talking to me. He's always talking to all of us, especially if we're asking for it, which I've been for the last year. And it's up to you to listen. Like, that's why God gave us free will. It's so that we can decide to take it or not. Like, that's really what it is. So that's it. I'm just gonna end it there, because I don't want to keep going. So remember, no matter where you are in your faith, there's opportunity to grow. I'm here for you. Listen to what God's saying, and then I'll catch you on the next video. You don't have to share this video if you don't want to. If you want to, you can. Like, usually I'll ask everybody, hey, share this video, subscribe. Like, you know what? It doesn't matter anymore. What matters is that if you're watching this, you get something away from this, and then if you feel like somebody else could get something from it, then you can share it with them. But you don't have to do anything for me. So with that being said, I hope you all really enjoyed it. I hope you guys got something from this. And until next time, high five!